My name is Tobias Hertzman, working as the sales director of Cloud. Been here now for almost 2 years. Got my background from credit experience with different Swedish banks. Yeah, so first of all, I've been working within the banking industry for almost 15 years. And along the road, I've been experiencing some big bank projects where we swapped the core in the previous employer. These projects were quite hard. I mean, you were never almost on time, never on cost. I think we made it too difficult to give the bank the chance to evolve. So, I mean, you basically froze all your projects for 2 years' time. You got left behind by your competitors. So a lot of risk and costs related to that, of course. I think it's easier now with the new vendors like Cloud coming up. So you don't have to do a big bang, it can take one step at a time and experience a return on investment quite fast. Somehow I like the challenge, of course. This is completely new for me, working with such close to tech. I've been working more closely to products or services in the past. So maybe the challenge, of course. And there's so much happening. I see that Aura is more like a foundation of enabling new businesses for banks, untie like old legacy, so you can start being more efficient and more agile as a bank, because that's not how it used to be in the past. Once you start to realize the projects, I mean, there is quite some sales cycle, quite long in some cases, and a lot of negotiating back and forth, the agreements and stuff. The fun parts starts when you put the ink on the paper, so that's when the magic happens, basically. Well, looking at the platform, I think we differentiate us quite substantially when it comes to the functionality. There's so much you can do with our platform. I mean, everybody has loans, cards, accounts, whatever, and payments. We spent so much time in developing like micro functions in the platform. You can only imagine what you can do within lending. It's not a traditional loan, you can do so much more. My prediction is that some banks will remain on their own servers, maybe a private cloud, I don't know, but it could also be a mainframe. But I would say like the majority part will move to the cloud, of course. And the benefit is obviously the scalability when it comes to performance, and also taking your service into new countries. So I mean, you get some cost efficiency as well, because you only pay for what you use more or less, if you, depending on the computing power and so forth. And so let's say the banks are moving into the cloud, of course, and they will save a lot of money on that one. So that will eventually affect shareholders and user of the bank service. So if you take a loan through mainframe bank then in the future, so it might be that you get a lower interest rate on a cloud bank. We have a few visions going forward, of course. Trying to achieve like zero back off is one of them. Let's see what that brings to the table. It could be bringing AI into the platform as well. Trying to predict your future or your daily work in the back office within the bank. But also ways to automate your daily processes, doing simple things that you tend to do like over and over again. Maybe setting up like KPIs for back office personnel so they can spend more time on cases that really need attention instead of the ordinary cases. So what we're doing right now, we have a platform where we have like the customer layer, the core bank, and the data layer. So now we're working on enhancing the data, building insights with dashboards. You as a user will get a completely new view of your data through our platform, but not only using the data from our platform, but also if you have other data sources, you will be able to connect those. And together with our customers, we can learn much more, not about their end users, but I mean the data, how are banks using our platform. I mean, all the data, like where do you click in the portal, what actions are you doing in the back office? Is there something we can enhance, or can we automate certain steps for our clients in order to enrich the offering of our platform, of course, making it more sharp and better for our customers.